Hey there, crew, it's Mark. Thought I'd set up a weekly with you today because, it's the start of the week and all, and sometimes Monday morning for me is the best time to do it. I have these stamps that I'm going to be using today. I'm all about anything that creates like a frame or an open space. A lot of my collection of stamps are some types of frames or things like that because I love being able to have a space to put days of the week or the date or a combination of both sometimes to help me out, especially as I set up weekly spreads. Just an easy way for me to do it. So my first step is going to be using a pencil and marking out the spaces. I'm only going to do 5 days during the week, and I'm going to keep this over here on the left-hand side. And then I'm going to alternate each one of these spaces with these stamps. Now, I totally forgot where I got these from, or else I would totally tell you. You know me. I love sharing the cool finds, but I've had these for a minute. I want to say maybe Desk Gems or Cute Things from Japan. One of the two. That's where I got a lot of my block stamps from. And these are just so fun. So we've got this open space. And so inside of each of these, I'm going to put the date for the day of the week. It just helps me visually know where I am, what's going on that day, and just trying to figure it out. I'm going to go back in. So I've been using my Tom Studio pen as like my fine liner, essentially. I love this freaking thing. This was the Color Splash one that I just got. And I just put like the really thick tip inside of here. And it's got regular black ink in here, just looking good, because that's what I'm using most of the time. I'm realizing more and more as I collect more and more of the Tom Studio pens, like I just like black ink. So having different sizes in there is super helpful to me, and I like using it. It's a good go-to. So really my big focus for this week is going to be having this open space for so many different appointments and meetings that are going on. I talked that in the last podcast for Planner Pals that something I'm trying to do is just incorporate more of my personal and work in the same spot. I don't have much of a reason to separate them out anymore. So I'm going to be combining a lot of that. Even now, you can change up your bullet journal whenever you want. And I'm going to be adding those things into the left-hand side, mostly like appointments and things like that, and keeping them going. Now I'm going to just go through, like I said, I'm going to put the date inside of here. Something I'm realizing is that I might put the day of the week, but I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to do that and if I wanted to do that yet, so I might come back to that. We'll see how the week goes if I can remember easy things like the start of the week is at the top and it's a Monday and Tuesday is the next day. I'm kind of focusing around time on this one too. I had this cool clock stamp I wanted to try, and then I just got these Midori dot markers. And I was like, yeah, I could put dots or I could write with them with a really cool monoline. So I'm just going to write November at the top of this header up here with this color and see how it goes for me. Now, one thing I realized is that I was on a downward angle. I was writing that. So, it is what it is. I wish it was more straight, but it's not. So we're going to just, go with it. I'm not going to redo a whole page over my corny lettering. I'm also going to use a different color and just write in task, and we'll write notes on the other side too. I'm not going to overcomplicate this week. It's just really important that I have space for everything that's going on. So I'm just going to continue through just using the same dot markers for the headers. But I want to do something a little bit different. So the thing is like sometimes with these dot markers or any marker really, you write things out and you're like, meh, that's okay. I wanted to add something a little bit more different on these. So 2 things. One, continuing with the theme of having these fingers and these hands pointing. If I have the stamps to do it, I might as well continue to do it. But what I wanted to do is add a little extra detail over top of my lettering. So I'm going to go ahead and take this Sarasa mark on right here, and I'm going to go over top, and I'm just, for the task in the notes, I'm going to outline it on like the outside. Instead of trying to add like a drop shadow or try to do something else fancy, sometimes just adding some lines around your lettering makes it look interesting, right? I like the way it looks. It looks pretty cool. And I'm just going to do that same thing over with the notes. Since I'm using the same color, I'm using the same marker, we'll keep that somewhat on theme. However, I have a different idea for the November because I did that in more of like a cursive lettering, and I don't think that the lines would really look that great. So instead, I'm going to be doing these diagonals on those lines. Just again, this is just to add a little bit of visual interest to something that, to me, like it's a bit light. If I'm being honest with you, I probably should have went with a bit of a darker color. But to help bring it out a little bit, I will usually add some texture to the lettering. And again, if you're not thinking of this ahead of time, it's okay. I'll be totally honest with you. This was a spur of the moment decision here. I wrote with it thinking I was really going to like it by itself, realized after that I'm not as much of a fan of the color by itself or even my lettering. So adding a little bit of extra something on top of it, to me, is a lot more fun. It's much more interesting. I think it goes because, on the left-hand side, everything's like a black outline. So it just kind of adds a little bit without adding too much. It's my constant battle with myself. What looks good? What doesn't look good? How are we going to make this work? So that's all I'm going to do for this week. I'm keeping it pretty simple, but using some interesting techniques and definitely my stamps to help kind of make it pop a little bit. But what's most important to me are my tasks and my notes. Appreciate you hanging out. Let me know if you liked anything, and I'll talk with you later. See ya.